Alright, folks. Well, welcome back to another session of our Astral Avenue Magdalena Blues. And I'm your Dungeon Master, Dungeon Mister, and we're joined by our wonderful players this evening. If you want to say something, now is your only chance to speak directly to the audience.
Hello.
Hello. He's holding me captive. Please help.
Blink twice.
I've been kidnapped.
Well, speaking of kidnapping, that's a great segue into the lack of kidnapping that happened last time. It's not a real segue, but use your imagination. Pretend it is. Insert segue here. But we're going to start the session off the same way we start every session, with a little bit of a recap. So without further ado, let's get into it. Last time, you guys were headed towards Gordon's Landing on your way to the mill in hopes of a decent paying job. The Magdalena came to a slow stop as it approached the wreckage of a large space galleon. Thinking there might be some useful salvage on board, you all got to work, leaving Ethel to man the helm and splitting up while the majority of you found some confusing graffiti and some nice, yet suspicious, furniture within the hull. Tobias on his own was intrigued about a giant bovine skeleton at the back of the ship, but there were actually ghostly creatures there with real teeth that bit him. And the rest of you guys did come to help, and occasionally, when bit by these creatures, you would actually turn ghostly as well. But with some confusion and a little bit of trial and error, you eventually defeated the specters. Gathering the skeleton was easy work after this, just kind of motioning it towards your own ship. But then, the furniture in the hold. Well, as you inspected it, it seemed there was some magic in the large cupboard within. But while in there, Tobias was launched around the room a couple of times and by some unknown force while cutlery and furniture started to be flung at you guys. Trying to pry and get into this cupboard was not easy by any means, especially under the assault of whatever happened. But eventually you pulled out a fish suit from within and retreated out of this cabin. Hearing calls for help from someone coming from the other side of the wreckage. Figured before you leave, go check it out and help anyone in need. Finding some magic readings along the way and broken cages and glass about the vessel, Tobias and Oblate went up to this pile of stuck-together space junk to help this voice. Obviously, as expected though, it was a trap, as a fishy creature with spindly arms and legs attacked with what looked to be many brains within its own body. Not falling for any of its tricks, though. Killed this creature before it could do any real damage. And Tobias actually picked up an interesting saber in the mix there. And as you were done battling the creature, objects started flying towards you guys from all around the deck and all over the wreckage. You made a quick escape together, not knowing how to combat this invisible entity. Reboarded the Magdalena, taking your leave as fast as possible. As objects were being flung and kind of sticking to the side of your ship. Occasional steak knife kind of just sticking into the hole there. But as you guys start drifting off and exiting this scene, that's where we're going to pick up, pretty much directly after that. You guys are boarding onto your vessel. Ethel, like, kind of shout, "We're leaving."
Yes, that's awesome. Let's get out of here.
Holy smokes.
That was a creepy boat.
Yeah.
Yes, no more of those, please.
I mean, I got a cool sword, and we got a fish suit for if we have to do any repairs on the outside of the ship while we're out traveling. And Yeah, everyone's alive, so
Yes, we are not ghosts, and we do not have our brains eaten by some weird creature, so. Success, yes.
Those are all
Hey.
true things. Yeah, it's true.
Yep.
When you put it that way, it wasn't so bad.
exactly.
Yeah, not bad at all. There were no tense moments whatsoever. Do not recall any of those.
None.
No, it was great. We'll do it again sometime.
If we're lucky.
I can't wait. But what are we gonna do with this big bovine skeleton? Why did you want this?
To sell it.
Kinda-
Sure.
Kinda
Go to
sticks.
sell it.
Have you ever seen it before? I've never seen anything like that.
Who do you think is gonna buy it, though?
I don't know. People collect crazy stuff out here, so somebody.
You know, we could just adorn it to the ship. You know, that skull could be a nice masthead. Be very intimidating.
But then we won't get the money for it.
But we'll have intimidation.
Sometimes
It
it's
might
not
earn us
about
more
the
money.
money. Sometimes it's about sending a message.
Yeah, and having a cool ship.
What she said.
Yeah.
Right. You want to keep the skull and just attach it to the outside of our ship?
If the skull fits.
I
We
don't-
could try to sell the rest of the body, though,
But
without the skull.
we swung it over, and it was a lot of work.
I'm going to give inspiration to Louise for that.
Thank you.
That tickled me.
I mean, it's everybody's. We all work to get it. So, if you guys want to keep it and put it on the ship, that's fine. We don't really need the money. We've got enough right now, and we'll look into the food barrel. We got some food for now and
How
water.
much
So
money do we have? Do we have money?
I mean, enough to keep the ship going.
yeah, last job was a wash. We seem to have just enough every time that once we finish a job, our ship gets repaired, and then we have food and water.
Living the dream.
Surviving.
Well, hopefully this will be a big score. I mean, no gold, but yeah, good stuff. I don't know. Maybe the mill would like that. That's the only reason I was thinking. We're going to the mill. They work on animals. Maybe they'd be interested in a giant cow skeleton.
The mill might be interested in a giant bovine skeleton, but I don't know how much they really pay for things like that. Like, the Academy accepts donations. I don't know how much they're gonna pay for it, for science and research purposes.
So they have these creatures at the mill?
Did I ask last time if I'd ever seen anything like that before?
I don't think that you did, because you didn't get close enough to inspect this creature.
Can I- let me take a gander.
Give me a nature check, trying to check your notes and scroll through your tablet to try and find what might be something of this nature. Let's say with a 12. From what you can figure out, it's just a larger version of a cow.
It's a big cow.
Much like giant space hamsters, there are larger creatures in space, but its skeletal structure would kind of fit that of a normal cow, just, 3 or 4 times as big.
So you don't think it's worth any money?
I think it has more worth than just monetary value, like what I was studying at the academy was had a lot to do with it's hard to explain, but how to use. We're interested in food, and obviously people eat cows. So I don't know if they could be interested in it. I don't know.
Hopefully, we're not getting any money for the cow, are we?
I don't think so.
I'm a doctor. I don't know nothing about capitalism.
Perhaps I could take a look. I do have an eye for trade.
Yeah, see, he no more. He's a businessman. I'm not a businessman.
If you want, Louise, you can, as you guys are kind of heading down to the hole to look at the skeleton that you brought in. Louise, give me, I'll say an insight check. Or, well, is it an insight to check value? You actually have a special thing to discern.
Yeah,
value.
the doorware has something special, and I would just merchant sense. When you perform an intelligence history check or tools check to determine the origin or value of an object, you are considered proficient in the check and can add double your proficiency to the roll.
So you have expertise in. I'll say, yeah. Just give me some ability check that you're proficient with that has, say, intelligence. Are you proficient with any?
No, but it says I can be considered proficient. In
Right,
history.
right, yeah. So just go ahead and roll me an intelligence check, and we'll double your proficiency. So that'll be a 13. With a 13, you'd wager probably to the right buyer. It'd probably be worth about 200 gold, maybe 250. It's large. It'd be a centerpiece for sure.
I would relay this to Tobias.
Well, that's more money than we have now. But if you want to put the skull on the outside, that's fine too. We'll put it to a vote. Who wants to attach the skeleton and skull to our ship? Raise their hand.
I mean, I want the money, but it seems like you'd have to find the right buyer for this.
The mill.
I'm torn.
How about this? How about we keep it here until we go to the mill? If we can't get a good offer, you attach it to the ship however you guys want. Maybe do that whole science and magic thing where you actually make it part of the ship. Maybe you can move.
Oh, and like the
Yeah.
mandible opens and closes.
Yes, it could be like a signaling horn or something.
We could put a light in it.
That all sounds great. But if we find the right buyer, we sell it and make money so that we can continue to eat.
We should come up with some ideas, Dr. Jellybean, for when we attach it. I mean, if we attach it to our ship.
Right. If we
Right.
can't find that buyer,
The
Yeah.
eyes have to light up. That'd be the coolest thing.
it'll be pretty cool.
It'd be quite intimidating when you're chasing down a foe as well.
They wouldn't know what was coming after them.
But they would think a giant space cow. With glowing
Probably.
eyes, of course.
Sure.
And also a giant manta ray body.
Right.
So,
A manta
just
ray
imagine a
cow.
giant manta ray with a giant cow skull on the front.
I am shaking in my boots already.
They'd be confused. Regardless, it would be confusing to them.
Yes, I'm also confused. Look at my cool sword I got, though. Look at this thing.
That was pretty fancy.
Yes,
Pretty
I'm
fancy.
sure.
Is it cursed? It better not be cursed. Not
I don't-
again.
No, I don't. I hope not. I don't think it was that bad. Was the last one that bad?
I mean, you were talking to that thing a lot. It was kind of
Whispering to it in the night.
weird, man. Not gonna lie.
Okay.
Were you there for that, Louise? He had a hammer he talked to all the time.
I'm sure it was a really close hammer of
Yeah.
yours.
I don't know. Like, it was like I was friends with it, and then, like, I felt betrayed by it, and then I threw it away.
He'll come up and put like a fin on your shoulder.
We are all friends with our weapons. And he'll turn away.
Crazy, man. Crazy.
That's the only one that's talked to me. These don't talk to me.
Oh, yes, sometimes my weapons sing to me. I get it.
Oh, okay. So this is a normal thing that happens. Well then, Dr. Jelly, can you use your tablet on my pretty sword?
Yeah.
All right, so spending a few
Oh, I
minutes.
don't have identified, do I? I can
I don't think
detect
you do
myself.
have identified.
I actually do, though.
Yeah, I knew somebody did. It's not me.
Oh, sorry. Louise.
Well, sure, ask Dr. Jellybean first. It won't hurt my feelings.
Well, it shouldn't because she's got the tablet.
Sometimes,
I assume that thing does everything.
I wish. Maybe someday.
She
I
made
thought-
people grow big. She's
Got limitations, I don't know. I can't do everything yet.
her eyes sparkle through it. I've watched her change appearances. She had this cool gravity ability she used, and it hurt me really bad. But that was okay.
Sorry about that.
That's okay.
What happened again? I'm sorry.
Well, I suppose I could take a look. Tell you what. Do we have any of those pleasure krill left? I'll pop a pleasure krill, do some identifying for you, and get it back to you this evening.
No, you can't have them.
Like, touch my jacket.
Why not?
Where
I've been
are they?
feeding them. I've been taking care of them.
You hid them under your bunk.
Oh, he did.
Mm-hmm.
Do you like the pleasure krill?
Oh, I mean, I dabble. I wouldn't say I like it. I don't have a problem with pleasure krill. I don't.
Hey,
what are you
He can
talking
stop
about?
anytime he wants. Anytime he wants, he can stop.
Anytime he wants. Okay, but Dr. Jelly, if we have 2 pleasure krill, won't we get more pleasure krill? Because 3 of 3.
I did. I wanted to study their reproductive habits, as well as their, the mechanisms by which they're able to produce these hallucinations and euphoria. Yeah, because I think it's really fascinating. So I really prefer, for science reasons, if we didn't eat all of them.
Right. We just need a male and female.
Do I know how they reproduce?
I don't. Tobias is just has no
Give me a
clue.
nature check.
Okay. Because I was thinking, in my spare time, I would like to study them.
Yeah.
Like, grow food for them. They said they like to eat algae.
Mm-hmm. With an 18, yeah, you do know how they reproduce. You tell me.
Oh boy, here we go. Okay.
It's a
All right.
painful experience.
They have to forcefully be ripped apart.
Oh no, it wouldn't be like, mammals mating. It would be some kind of weird ass, like,
A seahorse or something?
kind of like that. I'm thinking of some crazy stuff of like. All right. So the ones with the little green stripes, okay?
Mhm.
They make the eggs. The eggs are microscopic, tiny, teeny tiny little eggs, right? Then the ones with the little tiny red stripes, they eat the eggs and they poop them out, okay? And then somehow combined, when it goes through their digestive tract, it fertilizes the eggs. But then, listen to this though, you have to wait 20 days for the gestation cycle to happen for the babies to be hatched out of the poop eggs. So you gotta incubate. It's a very fragile environment for those 20 days. They can all die.
Oh, that
You
was a
gotta
lot
have
of.
to be the right temperature. The algae, very important. It's a miracle these things are born at all.
That sounds like it. But we have 3 of them somewhere on the ship. You could make that environment happen. Now check this out, Louise. Instead of having 1 pleasure krill now, you could have 20 later.
Oh,
Oh, don't want to overdo it, man.
Not at
actually,
one time.
At one
that
time.
sounds like a crazy night, actually.
If you make it through.
Oh, I always find a way. Life finds a way.
Right. Let's see if these pleasure krill can find a way. So, what do you say to that instead of consuming them now, allowing them to have their poop babies?
Okay, fine. I will wait. But are those the scientific terms? Poop babies and poop eggs?
Yeah, so the you know how like a kitten is like a baby cat? The technical term for a baby krill is a poop baby.
Poop babies. Okay.
Oh well, I
It's
cannot
very
wait to have
technical, yeah.
a dozen little poop babies swimming around in a jar.
Okay. We'll have to let Dr. Jelly get onto that.
Yeah, I got some more research to do. I gotta make sure the environment is very nice for them when they have their little poop babies.
Well, okay. We'll see if that's full set. I'll pull out the sword again.
Nobody wants to pay attention to your sword anymore, Tobias.
Okay, fine. Give it here. You better have those poop babies ready.
I look over at Dr. Jelly.
They're in
Okay.
safe hands.
All right. So, what does Louise's identify look like when he does it? His innate ability.
So he just kind of like sits crisscross applesauce, lays the sword on his lap, and he starts kind of like humming a tune that kind of starts resonating with the item. And he does that for a very, very long time.
All right. And as you're kind of humming, you would occasionally see these purple flashes of almost like mini blades arc out from this what is called a Magentan sunsaw, which can, once attuned, you can occasionally, well, make little Magentan razor blades to deal extra damage, like a saw sword.
Quite interesting, this one. Seems to have a lot of devastation powers about it.
Oh. Make me better what I'm already good at.
Sure. I mean, it'll tear whatever you're pointing at to shreds, of course.
That's the general idea. Yeah. I don't like to fight, but I want it to be over quickly when I do.
Well, here is your sword back, and I will give you a detailed synopsis of what I know.
I'll bow. Oh, this is awesome. And I'll put it up. All right, so what are we doing now?
Aethel will come out of the helm/study. Are you done talking about poop babies? I have been on the helm for some time. I require sleep now.
Oh, Bill. Yeah, you can always trade off with Amber.
As
Do you want to pilot the ship for a little bit, sweetie?
the cat kind of comes down from the ladder.
I think that's a yes.
She kind of starts licking her paw as she's flying in the air.
Come here, girl.
Are you offering her anything? Or are you just telling her to come here?
We have cat food. I'll pull out some cat food.
She'll flutter over.
Pull out my hands.
And not really landing. She'll just kind of eat from your hand. And she'll flutter back over to the ship, or to the helm.
Such a good girl.
Well,
Did I tell you we were
that big and
together a
small.
long time?
No, you didn't.
Oh, yeah. So, yeah, we were out in the Astral for a long time, and it was awesome. That's how I learned to read Elvish. Which
Where
should
did
help
you-
with.
Where did you find Ember?
Ember was with me. We were out there alone, lost, nowhere to go. But you don't age, and you don't need to eat. So it was, I don't know how many years. It was a long time. I learned Elvish in that time, though.
Good
Anyways,
for you. You know, good for you.
that's how and there was a sleeping dragon when I was there too. That's what Captain Nandor picked me up.
Good
It's
man,
like
Captain Andor.
An idiom or an actual dragon.
No, it was an actual dragon. It was sleeping. It never
Sounds
woke up
like
though.
Sounds like a crazy dream.
No, it wasn't. Ember could read Elvish too. I think she read the books with me. We read them a lot.
You sure this just wasn't a crazy trip from Pleasure Grill? I've seen some dragons.
No, it really was a dragon. Like had wings and big snarling mouth and a stinger on the end of its tail.
And you don't remember anything before this. You just remember being in the Astral.
Oh, I mean, no, that's all I remember.
Right. No idea how you got there. Nothing.
Well, I mean, no, I don't really know how I got there. It just was there. Yeah.
Well,
That's all.
That's all. That's all. Just.
All right,
crazy
so
stuff, that's all.
does anyone know how far off we are from the mill?
Where's the map?
it would be at the helm, where it was left.
To the helm.
Let's look at the little map guy.
Okay.
As you guys cram in the office of the helm/study, it does have like a little desk in there, but it's definitely very cramped for all of you. Even though 3 of you are small, it's still pretty cramped. As Ember is kind of in the chair right now, just kind of probably playing with the map.
Like batting at it with the
Mhm.
lights and stuff.
Yeah, like making it light up different ways, and like different maps keep showing up. Pause at the maps that show up in the air. But if you start to inspect the map, kind of trying to chart your course, you do know where the mill is, and Gordon's Landing is probably about a week or 2 away, where the mill would probably be about a month, you would guess.
Gordon didn't the guy tell us to go somewhere at Gordon's Landing?
He said to go see Gordon because he's always got some high-paying jobs. He's got some hands in a little bit of everything.
All right.
Oh, well, then we should take a detour and stop there.
It's kind of along the way. That's why it was mentioned.
I mean, we definitely could use a little extra money.
And perhaps we could find a buyer for your skeleton, but I'm hoping not.
Right. I think we'll find a buyer in the mill, but I could be wrong.
As you guys are examining this, you would hear a thud come from upstairs. Well, up the ladder to your barracks and armory, or above deck somewhere.
Is that There, I start like counting us.
Ethel, stop clumpering around up there.
I'll go check it out. It's fine. I'll go climb up.
Okay.
I'll head up with Tobias.
And as you start to climb up with Tobias, you come up there and you would see Ethel out of his bunk on the ground. Looks like he's unconscious, like falling face forward.
Ethel? Ethel,
Well,
buddy.
that's not good. Hey, doctor, we need you up here.
Doctor!
Okay.
We need a medic! Medic!
Okay, coming. Gonna run. As soon as I come up, I'm gonna run over to Ethel.
Do we see anything in like the vicinity that could have
Give me
that
a
would point to like what happened?
give me a perception check.
Any clues?
While he's doing that, can I check out Ethel?
Give me a medicine check. With a 20 perception, you would notice some marks on like the back of his neck.
What kind of marks?
Like bruises. Dr. Jellybean, he is alive, but just barely. That's what your 8 would tell you. Unsure of what caused it. But Oblate, you would also notice that you would hear a faint dripping noise. It sounds like it's coming from within the workshop. Your
I'm gonna do
office.
spare the dying. I'm gonna touch his chest. Spare the dying on Ethel.
What
Hey
happened?
Tobias, come with me to the workshop really quick. It sounds like there's something dripping in there.
Okay, let's we'll go check it out. I'll follow Oblate over.
All right. Heading to the office workshop. Open up the door. The light is out. Inside.
Uh-oh.
Dark and interior. A little bit of light coming from the lights outside, but not a lot. Pretty dark in there.
I'll use my tinderbox and
Light a little
turn the
match.
light back on. Yeah.
As you go towards the light, Oblate, you would see what looks to be a puddle on the ground in front of it. You're kind of reaching over there with your match to try and relight this lantern. Just puddle kind of at the base of like where it was.
Can I bend down and inspect the puddle to see what kind of liquid it is?
Absolutely.
Smell?
Give
Is
me,
it viscous?
Give me a nature check, but also give me an intelligence saving throw.
Nature. Intelligence.
Looks like a puddle of oil. You do take 5 points of psychic damage. And just being in the space, you just kind of feel this weird, off-putting sense. As you get a little vein pops in your head, and it's just instant pain.
Ooh. Something's weird in here. There's a puddle, and I'm gonna start backing out of the
Yeah,
of
get
the
out of there,
workshop.
buddy.
As you back away from there, the puddle creeps up towards you.
It's the puddle. The
And
puddle's
it
alive.
actually reaches out towards you. Roll me another perception check
I'm gonna kick
to
it.
see if you sense it in time. All right. You do sense it in time, as it got a 14 to hit you as this puddle starts moving closer towards you. And we're going to roll initiative. And it seems to try to attack you with a little pseudopod.
Question: did he get the light lit?
No. It is dark in there.
So he has a little candle.
He's holding a little candle.
Was that 5 feet of light?
Woof.
If that. He backed up quickly.
Do you get inspiration when you roll a 1 on initiative?
Mm-hmm.
No.
No?
Yeah, you do.
Ah. Right.
It is wonderful. Louise, you are up first as you see Oblate trying to back away. As Oblate does kind of back into the doorway.
What is it? What is in there?
Puddle.
Why
Mind
you back
puddle.
away from a puddle?
It hurt my head.
It is a dangerous puddle. Well, to everybody's stations. As I do
Okay.
my mantle of inspiration.
All right. I'll bring our viewers to our spot here, as they can see
Ooh,
the interior of
2
the ship.
temp hit points.
I'll keep my third. I'll keep mine.
All right.
And you guys can use a reaction to move if you'd like.
I'm so sorry. Oh, wait, get out of there.
Yeah, I'm gonna back up this way.
All right.
I'm gonna move over so I can maybe see the puddle when it comes out.
Okay. Fair enough. Anything else for Louise?
I think I'll stay there, and if nobody's too messed up, then I'll take the dodge action.
All right. And we'll take us to Oblate.
Hey, that thing, that is a weird puddle. I don't know how to attack puddle.
It's like gray oil puddle that was inside as you backed out of the door. You can't see it anymore, and it is dark in there.
What do I have in my inventory?
That is your workshop.
I'm just going to I'm gonna unga bunga. I'm just gonna pull up my Biden because I don't know what else to do, and just, I guess, ready an attack if it comes towards me.
All right. That'll take us to Tobias.
Can I see it through the door, or it's pretty dark?
It is
right?
dark. It is too dark in there to see. There's just a little bit of light coming into the entryway, a small doorway within. Tight corners in there prevent light from entering, really.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and, since I can't see in there, I'm gonna light a torch.
Okay.
It's my
Light a
action
torch. As I wanted to try to give your character light. You can see the entire map. You're good.
Yeah, and I will go ahead and create a oil rig version of Tobias Shadow right in front of this creature.
All right.
It's him in like an oil rigger's outfit,
I got you.
and I'll pull my scimitar, my brand new scimitar, just in case.
All right.
That'll be my turn.
That'll take us to the doctor.
for now, I'm gonna stay put. And, well, maybe I'll get a little closer. I'll get in front of Aethel.
Alright, as his unconscious form is just kind of unconscious.
His unconscious form. I'm going to, for now, just take the dodge action.
Alright, that will take us to the ooze, which does start to slither out to here. Ignoring the object of Tobias's time ghost,
Mm-hmm.
and tries to lash out at Tobias himself. Getting a big old 11 to hit.
Yeah, as I jump over.
As like it's just this little like viscous pseudopod arm kind of tries to slap you. That's it for its turn. Taking us to Louise.
Is Tobias hurt?
He's hurt from the previous encounter of shit getting thrown at him. And being
Gotcha,
flung around the wreckage of the other boat.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I will cure wounds you.
Yay.
17.
Alright.
Wow. Okay.
And I'll also give you an inspiration, or bardic inspiration.
Very cool. I'll take it.
And I'm going to back up a little bit.
Okay.
That'll be my turn.
I'll actually take us to another creature. As you back up, Dr. Jellybean, you would all see something behind Dr. Jellybean. Try to grapple her. Getting an 18 to hit Dr. Jellybean.
Yeah, but I took the dodge action.
Oh, that's true. It's getting an 18 to hit still. So
Well, yeah.
Use its first roll.
Okay.
As you are grappled around by this large gray form with just amorphous, almost like smoke, but given solid shape.
Hey.
With these
something's
bright
coming.
yellow eyes. And you take 20 points of psychic damage
Oh,
and
Okay.
are grappled by this creature.
20 points.
It
of
also
psychic.
tries to bite you, getting a 24 to hit.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
As you take 4 points of piercing damage. And I will need Louise and Dr. Jellybean to give me wisdom saves.
Oh, no.
As just the sound of the flesh crunching almost sounds too extreme. Louise, you are frightened.
Rightfully so.
As you well should be.
As you're scared. This giant creature is just kind of floating there, wrapping Dr. Jellybean up. That'll take us to Oblate's turn.
From where I'm at, can I see this creature?
I would say you'd be able to see the tentacle around Dr. Jellybean. You know something has her.
I did yell out, something's got me.
Would he be considered behind cover? If I was to try to shoot
I
him?
would say so, for sure. I'd give him +5 to cover from where he's at now.
Okay. I'm gonna load a phase bullet
Okay.
into my pistol, and I'm going to I'll bonus action Kensai shot.
Okay. Ignoring this, kind of seeing that ooze, but then seeing something grab Dr. Jellybean, take aim, kind of loose a shot as you load your bullet of phasing. A 15 misses. Just barely.
Have no choice but to do it again.
You load another phase bullet?
Yep.
Alright. As it phases through the walls and disappears into space to who knows where. But getting a natural 20 on that second attack, that will hit it.
Nice.
For 15 points of damage. And it seems to kind of phase into the creature and then kind of through it and out the wall again. As the creature kind of... It didn't seem to affect it that much.
Oh, man.
Almost like there was like this buffer it had around it that seems to kind of dissipate a little bit.
I don't like that. That'll be it for my turn.
All right. That will take us to Dr. Jellybean.
What about Tobias?
Yeah. That'll take us to
No.
Tobias. Yeah, you're right.
Once in my time ghost, it's going to move through this creature and keep moving past over to this. So if it gets an attack of opportunity, you can take it.
It doesn't care about it.
Okay, cool. That works great. I'm going to... I don't want to set the ship on fire.
Do it.
No.
Fire.
Do it.
I guess I'll drop my torch and pull my silvered short sword.
Okay.
And I'm gonna have the time ghost Tobias attack that creature right there with the short sword.
As you dropped your torch.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Onto the wooden floor of your
Mm-hmm.
perfectly good ship.
Yeah. I'll go ahead and take my attack against it with a 24.
24 will hit it. As once again, it kind of seems to hit this buffer for 9 points of damage.
I will then use my second attack against it as well.
All right. This time at advantage because of Vex. It's getting another nat 20.
Dang.
There we go. As that seems to actually do damage to it.
Then I'm going to try out my new scimitar, even though I'm not attuned to it, doesn't matter. To try to strike at this creature.
All right.
Yes. With advantage, but
That will definitely hit. As it does 11 points of slashing as you start actually cutting into this creature.
let go of her. And I'm gonna, just for good measure, because I don't know what's going on, I'm going to unleash Incarnation, my last one.
Absolutely.
And take that attack. It has to be with my main hand. So
Mhm.
here goes the short sword.
Short
not
sword.
at advantage. Yes.
Getting a nat 1.
I will take my halfling luck and reroll that.
All right. Getting an 11 is still going to be a miss.
That's going to be it for my turn.
All right. Taking us to Dr. Jellybean, who is wrapped up in this creature.
I'm gonna try to reduce myself. Make myself smaller.
As you go from small to tiny.
Tiny. Tiny doctor. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
Okay. You are now tiny.
Hooray. Can I get out of his grasp?
I'll say I'll let you roll, even though you use your action to make yourself tiny. In future rolls, it will be at advantage.
Roll what?
A strength check. It might be dex too. No, you can do a And athletics or acrobatics for this one. Your call.
I'll do acrobatics.
I'll let you do it as a bonus action for your turn.
Thank you so much.
With a 19. Yeah, you escape and slip out of its clutches.
And I scurry away.
You scurry away?
Can I scurry away?
You absolutely can. It's going to get an attack of opportunity against you, though.
Oh shit, you're right. I sure would like to scurry. I'm gonna scurry away. I'm scurrying.
All right, it's going to
Claw.
try to reach its tentacle out towards you again. Getting a 10 to hit.
Not today.
As you scurry away and kind of skitter underneath the table there. That's going to take us to the ooze. That ooze is going to try to use its pseudopod against Tobias. Getting a
Nope.
17 to hit.
A 17 will hit.
As Tobias, you can feel the studs in your armor melt as you take 7 points of bludgeoning damage and 8 acid damage.
Yeesh.
Jeez.
And
Okay.
your AC is reduced by 1 because your armor is now just leather armor. As it eats your metal studs.
No, my son of a.
That'll take us to Luis.
What type of friend is this? Is this I'm frozen in place or I need to run away?
You just can't move closer.
Okay.
That is it. And all of your attacks are at disadvantage. And that's it.
Nope, I do not like this. I am getting far away from this thing. Excuse me.
Ooh. I will.
There's a puddle over there.
I'll disengage.
All right.
So there's 15. And there we go.
All right.
Getting far away from that thing.
That will take us to the creature's turn
That'll be my turn, yep.
as it disappears.
What?
As it just quickly fades away and looks like it starts to disappear through the wall of the ship. Actually, no, it'll phase down as it kind of melts into the floor there.
Mm-mm.
Nope, not good.
Nope.
That'll take us to
Very
Look out,
Oblate.
interesting.
Ember.
Yeah, that'll take us to Oblate.
Oh no. After seeing what that puddle just did to Tobias's armor, I fear that my bident will also melt. I'm gonna do the sensible thing. I'm gonna shoot it with a regular bullet.
All right. Shoot it with that bullet.
And yeah, I'll do a Kensai shot as well. Why not?
Why not? Use them if you got them. As the floor is starting to burn a little bit, it's not catching fire. 13 will hit. It's like hitting a puddle of water. Yeah, you shoot that. As it does absorb the blow so it doesn't go into the floor as your bullet melts into it. It takes 7 points of damage.
I'm gonna do it again.
All right. Classic.
Stupid puddle. Whoops.
Shoot one bullet, might as well shoot them all. 9 will also hit.
Would be a 26, but
Oh, right, because you did vex it previously. You're right. Well, now you know a 9 hits it, as you deal 8 more points of piercing damage as your bullet, once again, just kind of quickly melting as they hit this creature. It does do damage, but they also, you're not getting those bullets back.
never expected to.
Anything else for Oblate?
Man, if it attacks me, I don't have any armor on, so my clothes are just gonna melt. Not my duster. Not my duster. No, that's all I got.
All right. Not wanting to get close to it, that'll take us to Tobias, who is already close to it.
Yeah, Tobias is going to sheath the short sword, pick up the torch, and switch spots with Shadow Tobias.
Okay.
And yeah, since I can run anyways, I'm going to take my attacks with that sun
So
sword.
out of-
Hopefully it'll.
I'm curious. Just want to make sure you're not metagaming it, because I know you know what this is.
Oh, I don't know if this is going to work or not. Slashing isn't the one that splits this one, is it?
Oh no.
No,
I-
no, it's not.
We'll
But
find out. No, I'm going to try to save Ember. I'm going to leave the ghost behind. It's going to disappear. Taking the attacks, or am I going to double move? It's 15, 20. No, they got this. I'm going to run down the stairs, actually.
okay.
I'm going to finish my move up to run down the stairs, and then I'm going to take the dash action to go down below.
As you get down below, the door is open, and you can see Ember looks like she's unconscious in the chair. And you would see Lucy, who was previously running on one of those wheels in the office, just kind of shaking.
And I'm looking around, torch and sword in hand. But that'll be it for my turn.
All right. I'll take us to little tiny Dr. Jellybean.
I'm gonna try to throw a firebolt at the puddle.
All right. Let's see that firebolt.
Let's see what happens. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe nothing.
20 will hit.
Burn!
Set it
As
on
it
fire.
takes 11 points of fire damage, just kind of sputters and splashes and quickly evaporates with the fiery energy that you bring
Okay.
as it is gone. Just
Does it,
is
like,
gone? There's
it
just a
just
little
evaporate?
bit of oil residue left that's just kind of quickly melting into nothingness.
All right, and I'm going to. I need to get downstairs. I'm gonna start running down the scurrying down the stairs.
All right, as Dr. Jellybean starts scurrying down the stairs, leaving Louise, who is no longer frightened because you can't see the target.
That's right. Movement. That's too much
yeah.
movement.
No, you're good. As you start scampering down the stairs with your little tiny form, I guess you can kind of go down one of the things like a pole, like a fireman pole. Slide down. But as you start making your way for downstairs, we're gonna hop out of combat. As you know, there is something on your ship. Something you might have picked up. Who knows?
Stupid bovine bones.
Yeah, it was.
Well, we'll find
It was
out.
hiding in that bovine.
Cow ghost.
But as we're making discoveries, Aethel unconscious, Ember the cat unconscious. We're gonna take our little 5-10 minute break there and pick up here in a few. So stick around, folks, and we'll be back at about 15-20 after.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Alrighty.
Game over, man. Game over.
We'll be back, guys. All right, folks. Well, we're back and ready to hop back into it. And last we left off, our crew of the Magdalena, after an excursion on this dilapidated vessel, bringing back some things, and, well, apparently you might have brought back something you didn't expect in the form of some dripping ooze in one point, and then this other creature that can turn invisible and shift through walls and create this just fear. And kind of chasing after it, it had disappeared. You dealt with the small little puddle of ooze, and now you are running down. Tobias had seen that it looks like Ember was also affected by this. And Lucy's just sitting there shaking. That's where. What are you guys doing?
I'm rushing towards my cat.
Yeah, I'm running down towards Ember too, and I'm gonna spare the dying on her. Right.
My baby. Right.
Don't worry, she's gonna be okay.
Yeah, I just dropped my weapons and my torch and rush up to my kitty cat.
And she
My
is
baby.
like, you know, if you've ever seen a cat on that's been drugged, that's what Ember, your winged cat, looks like right now, just sitting in the chair.
I pick her up, scoop her up, and hold her.
Is she like how Ethel was, like not dead but close to it?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh,
So I'll spare. Well,
I'm just holding the cat up to you, tears in my eyes.
so no offense, Ethel, but I'll healing word.
Okay.
I'll help Ethel later. He's okay. I'll be like, Ember, you're gonna be okay. I hope you feel better.
It's okay, girl. I got you.
What are Oblate and Louise doing on the middle deck of your vessel?
I would like to head downstairs, but I'm seeing Aethel just laying there. I do want to at least get him on one of like a bedroll or something before
Okay.
to make myself feel better about leaving him up here by himself again. But
You would still see Tobias's time ghost.
okay, I'm gonna look at the time ghost and say, "You watch over Aethel," and then I'm gonna jump downstairs.
And as you kind of jump downstairs, that's when it would fade. Because that's about when Tobias moved too far away. Louise,
While not feared anymore,
not feared anymore.
I'm scared.
Mhm.
So, Oblate, are you sure it's gone?
No idea, man. But you're gonna be up here by yourself if you don't come with me.
I'm coming. Waddling right behind him.
As you make your way down to the cargo hold / where the helm is as well, you can see them inspecting Lucy and Ember.
Oh, Blake, will you put out that torch for me? Sorry, buddy. She's okay.
The torch upstairs.
No,
No,
he
the one
dropped
that
it
you're-
as he got to the bottom of the ladder.
Oh,
Ted,
gotcha.
grab my cat.
I'll put the torch out.
I'm gonna go console Lucy too and be like, it's okay. The scary guys.
Little
What?
chittering hamster.
Just reach in and give her a little pet on her little head.
It's okay. You're not going to stay here by yourself. It's okay, baby. We got you.
He can't get us if we stick together.
We all sit in a circle with our backs together.
You left
I-
Ethel alone.
Fine, don't worry about it.
We did leave Ethel alone. We
Yeah,
can't.
we should go. I'll go.
Wait, should we split up? I don't think that is wise.
No, we shouldn't split up.
Well, then we get Aethel and stay down here.
Can anyone carry him? Drag him
I'm-
down the stairs?
He's gonna fall. He's
got
gonna fall
those-
right on his head.
Those bulky wings. Or the bulky
I mean-
armor and yeah.
Grab him by the shoulders and just like ka-thunk, ka-thunk, ka-thunk his legs down the stairs.
No, let's just I'll be at the top of the stairs. I'm gonna bring Ember with me.
I'll
Grab
bring Lucy too.
and I'll grab my sword on the way up. And I'll sheath my sword and I'll just hang out next to Aethel. All right,
Tobias, as you walk up there, the ladder is covered in this grease, this oil.
Oh,
And I need you to give me an intelligence save.
okay. Really good at these.
You take.
I can use my bardic inspiration on that. Saving throws, right?
Did you get bardic inspiration?
Louise inspired him earlier.
Yep.
Yep.
Nice.
In the battle, gotcha. So roll me a d8. All right, with a 15, you only take 5 points of psychic damage.
There's another one.
Another one. What?
A big guy or a little guy?
But as you kind of just like see this pile of grease that's just slowly dripping down the ladder, you would also see behind Aethel disappearing that creature again.
Both.
As
Is
it appeared for a brief second, this large gray matter creature. It looks like it's retreating from Aethel's body.
Oh shit.
As Aethel once again slumped down to the ground. You hear a loud thud.
Aethel's down again.
We gotta get up there.
I do not like this.
And the stairs are covered in that grease.
The ladder is covered in the grease. At least the top portion. As
I'm
it's
gonna
starting to
set it on
drip.
fire.
It's actually not dripping down, it's dripping upward.
Drip it up.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna. The fire. He didn't seem to like the fire before. Let me firebolt it. Let's see what happens. We could do that from a distance.
I would say as Tobias pointed out, you would see it.
All right. All right.
Give me a
I will.
firebolt attack. I'll say it has a little bit of cover from you, just from the angle. 15 will hit it. It deals 13 points of fire damage. And the thing quickly kind of erupts. And immediately kind of lashes out towards Tobias.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
16 armor class now.
Getting a 22.
That's going to be a hit.
One away from a crit. As chat sees that if it did have advantage, it would have been a crit. As you take 4 points of bludgeoning and 5 points of acid damage.
Okay.
And it starts to slither all over you. We don't necessarily need to be in combat here and like initiative for this creature. Just what are you guys doing?
I'm going to grab...
Yeah.
I'm going to grab my, because it's crawling on me, I'm going to,
Mhm.
I don't think a sword is a good idea. I'm just going to pull my dagger and try to, get it, slash it off of me.
All right, give me an attack with your dagger. That will hit it.
And it's melted.
As you pull your dagger up and it's like starting to drip metal.
Liquid metal.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't want to use my other weapons because I just ruined my dagger.
As your dagger
Uh,
now has a
Still, I'll
minus
set you on
1 to
fire.
hit and -1 damage.
My dagger's screwed anyways. I'm gonna try to stab it again.
All right. Gonna hit it.
That's -1 of this though.
It
So
will
7.
melt kind of back into the floor and just dissipate.
I look down my dagger. Damn it. Aethel, buddy. I need help moving him. We need to be in one place. This is not
Where do we go?
here. Stay together in the same room.
Question: This ghost thing. Do you think it was? I don't know. Items were being flung at our ship, right? When we
Right.
left, do you think something stuck to the ship, and that's what has attracted this thing?
You think it's on the outside?
Could be on the bottom of the ship. Could be somewhere. I don't know. I'm just asking questions.
It's a it's a hypothesis for sure. Could be.
I mean, we're out in the Astral Sea. Can any of us breathe out there?
Well, we can. I can make an air bubble.
Oh, and we have that fancy suit now.
Right.
The fish suit too. Yeah.
Okay.
As your ship is also not moving anywhere in the Astral Sea right now because there's no one at the helm.
Don't we also have like an atmosphere around it?
You do
So
have
we'd be-
atmosphere around it. However, at the moment, your atmosphere is highly degraded. And
Stanky.
it is stanky.
Nasty atmosphere.
It's the bovine bones ain't helping us none.
So we all can't go out there because poor Aethel here, he cannot move.
Right. That's
I guess we're fighting on the inside then.
let's all right. Oblate, paper, rock, scissors.
What did you say? Paper, rock, scissors?
Yes.
All right.
That's an
One.
odd order to say it.
2, 3, shoot. Oh, it's tied. 1,
Rock, paper,
paper,
scissors, shoot.
shoot.
I lost that one.
Hey,
Best
go
2
ahead.
out of 3. Just kidding.
No, it's okay. This works. Hey, buddy, you should put on the frog suit.
Is it gonna fit me?
It's stretchy.
Yeah.
All right, I'll suit up. We just gotta open up the cargo bay doors, and I'll flip around to the bottom of the ship and take a look.
Yeah,
Wait,
yeah.
wait.
Let me.
That thing could be quite terrifying. Let me help you really quickly.
And he'll play a quick tune and give you heroism.
Heroism?
Heroism.
Hersm.
Okay.
Hersm.
I can't
Heroism.
leave
Hombre.
Aethel, but someone needs to be with Aethel. We can't leave him.
Aethel
so...
starts suiting up in this fish suit that you got.
Aethel suiting up.
Or not Aethel. Oblate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna say.
Yes, you're gonna weaken at
Put
Bernie
Aethel
soon.
in the suit.
Yeah.
Just
Tie a rope to him. Tie a rope to him. Oh,
What's
buddy.
your spellcaster modifier?
5?
Is this 5?
I believe so.
Okay. And so I can get 5 temporary hit points at the beginning of each of my turn then?
Yeah, they don't stack, so it's just like if you lose any.
Gotcha. Okay.
And we'll
I'm
say,
feeling good.
Oblate, as you're kind of suiting up, feeling good. It's just a quick, like a very loose wetsuit, so it's a lot easier to, like, it's a jumpsuit, essentially. Starting to put the hat on.
How do I look, guys?
looking good, bud. Looking great.
As Dr. Jellybean is big at this point.
Mhm.
Normal size.
Regular
my
size
friend.
Rudy.
And Tobias kind of keeping with Aethel. Louise watching Oblate go out the cargo door. Or as he starts to. Crossing the large bones. Aethel, give me a perception check.
Why are you talking to
Oh,
Aethel?
wait.
Not Oblate. I am so sorry. All
He's
of
got
a sudden
Aethel right
Oblate is because Aethel's not here. Because I miss him.
He's here in spirit.
But Oblate,
So I'm giving you a perception.
give me a perception check.
Sure thing. Eyes are peeled.
Not peeled enough. As you start to walk towards this cargo door, something. I need you to give me an intelligence save.
No! I'm brave, not smart, man.
As you take 10 points of psychic damage from something in the vicinity. You just feel this kind of creeping darkness enter your head. A very sharp twinge. But you have 5 temporary hit points at least.
Yep, not anymore. And I would not notice what caused that.
No.
Okay. I guess I'm still gonna go outside and check. If it's hurting me, I must be getting closer to it.
All right, as you start to open the cargo bay door, there's a sticky, oily substance to it that does indeed lash out at you.
Well then,
Getting a 15 to hit, though. As
I'm
your
able to dodge out of the way.
instincts just back away just in time as this oily substance tries to reach out towards you as well.
Would he get his temp hit points after the attack?
You would get your temp hit points back.
Nice. Knowing that this thing can really mess things up, I don't want it to damage the suit. Can I take an action to doff the suit?
I would say it would take about a minute to doff. It's like medium armor equivalent to taking off. So actually, I think it's 5 minutes.
Doesn't
It
it also
says-
provide like protection from acid?
It says 1.
Does it say 1 minute?
Takes 1 minute to don or doff.
There you go. So it takes 1 minute.
And I'm immune to harmful effects of any gas. Doesn't say anything about
Acid.
acid.
Just gas. Okay. Never mind then.
Then if I can't take it off, I do want to disengage. If I can. We're doing turn-based now, or
I was just putting it up there just in case. You disengage from it.
okay? I'm gonna start backing up from the cargo door.
You back away from it. It seems to start following you.
Oh no.
We got slime, doctor. I
It
need some
starts
fire.
kind of like following along the walls.
Okay.
But as you back away from it, Tobias up top.
Mm-hmm.
Does an 18 hit you?
Oh yeah, definitely right now with my armor.
You take 16 points of psychic damage as there's something grabbing a hold of you. And you
God,
turn
he's on my
around
tail.
just in time to see it try to bite down onto you.
Mm-hmm.
As it just appears right there, getting a 16 to hit with its bite.
That's gonna be a hit as well with my degraded armor.
As you take 12 points of piercing damage. And,
Ouch.
And now we will certainly go back into initiative.
I'm gonna yell out. Ow, it's up here.
No, 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 no!
This is gonna count as a new initiative.
It will, yeah.
All right, I'm gonna use my uncanny metabolism to gain my discipline points back and
Alright.
heal myself.
Very nice.
I did not think that would be important last time. I was wrong.
All right. As Louise, you're up first, kind of seeing. You can look up the ladder and see something by Tobias, just this gray form by him.
Oh no, it's got him! It does not look good! Is the staircase still covered in stuff or no?
It is not. The ladder.
Okay. I will climb up to the top of the ladder and I'll cure wounds him.
All right.
Down more.
As
14.
Tobias, you get 14 hit points.
I will happily take that.
And then I will try and scoot on over to here, and I'll draw my rapier, even though I'm terrified of this thing.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
As this large creature with multiple mouths and just this form of grayness.
Don't like that.
No.
That will take us to Tobias.
So it's got me grappled.
It has
Like
you
I'm gonna-
grappled.
No, I'm gonna use my second wing as I like flex my last one.
All right. 11 points of healing. Bulk up,
And-
ready to get squeezed again.
And I'm going to see, I've got my ruined dagger in hand. I'm gonna pull my short sword because it's piercing. So, all right, and I'm gonna try to hack away at its tentacle. Like, just get off me!
Trying to cut it away. Yeah.
Yeah.
Give me an attack. Let me double check. Make sure it's not.
I mean,
I don't think you're. Oh, I forgot to have you roll a wisdom save before when you got attacked.
Okay.
So give me a wisdom save real quick. It will be a disadvantage because you're It will be a
I'm gonna
disadvantage
use-
because you're frightened then.
I'm gonna use my inspiration to try to reroll that.
All right, fair enough.
I'm gonna use my halfling luck to reroll.
Hacks.
Ooh.
As you are frightened, so that will be a disadvantage.
Okay, so silver short sword first one. All right, so this is at disadvantage. So it's a 27
So-
and a 24.
So 24 will hit.
Okay.
As it takes 10 points of piercing, you stab into it, and just kind of this odd suction noise just starts to fill your ears, and grinding teeth.
Get it off me! Get it off! And 11.
And 11 is going to be a miss.
And then my dagger. Remember at -2, I believe.
-1.
-1. 13.
Oh yeah, because you did hit it twice. Yes.
Right.
So yeah, -2. So it'll be a 12 is going to be a miss.
Duh. And that's literally all I can do. Just trying to hack this thing off me. Get off!
That'll take us to the ooze. Creeps along the wall towards Oblate. And just double check something here. The ooze is going to try to grab out at you, Oblate. Getting a 22 to hit.
Damn. It grabbed me.
As you take 6 points of bludgeoning damage, and 6 points of acid damage is a little bit of that acidic seeps into your suit.
Oh no! We got a breach.
It doesn't melt anything though, but it does somehow find way to hurt you. That ends its turn. Taking us to your turn, Oblate.
Dr. Jelly.
Mm.
Need some fire.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to keep wasting my bullets on it. I'm going to thorn whip it.
All right. Pull out your innate thorn and just kind of whipping at it. Let's see it. 23 will hit. You want to pull it even closer to you?
Can I pull it towards me and like use momentum to sling it away from me?
No.
That'd be cool. Wow.
Dealing 4 points of piercing damage, just kind of slaps into and just splatters and dissipates a little bit of its form.
A lot of damage.
Mm-hmm.
Do I feel spicy enough to kick this thing?
You know you do.
I want to, but I know it's gonna hurt. I've touched it before, man. I don't like that.
Actually,
Nah.
it's touched you. You haven't touched it yet. You've shot it.
It hurt me when I touched it the first time, though, when I bent down and inspected it. Then I touch it.
That's when you didn't touch it. You were just getting close to it, and that's when you first felt that psychic pain in your head.
Okay. You talked me into it. Bonus action, I'm going to kick this thing in the face.
All right. As you kick this puddle in the face, let's see some attack.
You lose all of your toenails.
Nat 20.
Oh, wow.
Do you have any toe piercings?
I don't think so. No toe rings, no toe piercings.
Is it toe piercing? For 18 points of damage. As you just kind of, as it's along the wall, you just kind of side kick it, and it just splatters and explodes into nothingness.
Wow. That went better than I thought it would. We don't need fire, Dr. Jelly.
I'll save it.
There is something going on upstairs, though, so...
Yeah, we should probably go up there. You
Yeah.
good? Y'all good?
That will take us to Dr. Jellybean.
All right. Once I get a little thumbs up from Oblate, I'm gonna run up the stairs.
All right. You can get right to the top of the stairs. Or to the ladder.
Top of the stairs.
As
Top
you
of the
see Tobias wrapped up in this creature.
Help.
ladder. God.
Louise on the other
God.
side of him, as you're just kind of like pulling yourself up to the stairs, and you see this giant creature right next to you.
All right. Fire time. Look out, Tobias.
It will be at disadvantage because you'd be at melee.
Well, I don't care. I'm going for it.
All right, fair enough. 17 will still hit it.
Yeah.
As it will take 4 points of fire damage. Anything else for Dr. Jellybean?
Oh, jeez. No, I think that's it for me.
All right. That's going to take us to this creature. As its eyes, lidless and pupilless, just gazing out, not sure where it's looking at. But its mouths, it has one large mouth and two smaller mouths. Each mouth kind of looks towards each of you. But the mouth is going to try to bite at it, Tobias. Getting an 11 to hit.
That is a miss, luckily.
And then it will reach another tentacle out. Where is it? Yeah, it's going to reach another tentacle out towards Louise. Getting a 19 to hit Louise.
That will hit me.
Louise, as you take 17 points of psychic damage. This thing has you grappled into it. holding both.
Oh no!
Kind of picking both Tobias and Louise up off the ground a little bit. That will take us to your turn, Louise.
Horrible.
Alrighty. I'm gonna try and slip out of its grasp with acrobatics.
Yeah, give me an acrobatics check.
Ooh, is that advantage? I do have advantage on that from my cape.
Mm-hmm. $28. You expertly just kind of, instead of going down, you just kind of hop in the air up out of its grasp.
I do not like this thing.
I am out of bardic inspirations for you, buddy. I'm sorry. I'm going to back up.
It will take an attack of opportunity against you.
Oh, shoot. Yeah, I already committed to it.
All right. As you grasp out of its tentacle, it tries to grab you again with the same tentacle, getting a 13 to hit.
Okay. Backing up a little bit more. And I got nothing for bonus actions. That'll be my turn.
Taking us to Tobias.
Tobias is just stabbing wildly. No, get off me!
All right. Wildly stabbing Tobias. Let's see it.
Oh, sorry, that's supposed to be a disadvantage.
Yep. You'll still hit. And it takes 9 points of piercing damage.
Stab again.
All right.
This time at normal.
That'll hit because of the Vex.
And then the dagger at also normal. -2, 16.
-2, 16 just hits it.
And -2 off the damage.
As it will take 4 points of piercing. As you're stabbing wildly into this creature that has you grappled, it's just kind of, you wouldn't even notice like the back part of it is just barely there.
Yeah, I'm just stabbing away. And I'm going to create a little shadow Tobias.
All right.
Right over here.
Kind of at the bottom of the other ladder.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
End turn.
That'll take us to Oblate. Down below by himself.
I'm gonna run up to the ladder, and when I run up to the ladder, I can tell that I can't go up the ladder.
Yeah,
Can I
Dr.
see-
Jellybean's about 10 feet up.
Can I see the creature up there? Kind of try to make out
Barely.
kind of where he's at.
You know where he's at.
Can I position myself under him and shoot through the floor with a phase bullet?
How many phase bullets you got left?
6 left,
Okay. You absolutely can.
and that's what I'll do. Position myself under him, and I'll Kinsai shot with my pistol.
All right. It's getting a 7.
What a shame.
Oh, good. I thought Kenzai's shot gives advantage for that shot.
I don't think Kinsai shot does, but I will look.
Double check.
You just get an extra D4, I think. Yeah.
Fair enough. That is going to be a miss, unfortunately. As you guys would see up here, a bullet just go flying through the floor and into the ceiling.
I'm gonna do it again. You guys are about to see another one come up.
All right.
There we
22
go.
will absolutely hit this monstrosity.
Decent.
As it will take 9 points of damage. And you guys would see the bullet enter into it from below. It just kind of bumps up for a second. Still with Tobias in its grasp. Anything else for Oblate?
I think that's gonna be all I can do.
We'll take us to Dr. Jellybean.
All right, I'm through playing around here. You see me just like go feral, and claws come out.
Just kind of
going to-
standing on that top rung of the ladder.
Yeah, just like sick of this guy, and I'm gonna primal savagery it with my
Alright.
claws. Like I'm gonna try to scratch for its tentacle that's holding Tobias.
I gotcha.
Where is it? There it is.
It's in the one that says Primal Savagery.
Primal savagery.
It's that one. A 20 will hit it.
Nice. Taste the claws.
For
Wow.
20 points of acid damage. You tear into it as it reels back. It looks rough. And it just dripping with like acid from the claw marks on it. It quickly almost deflates all the way, but it's still there. Anything else for Dr. Jellybean?
I know hamsters don't hiss, but I hiss at it as best a hamster can do. I cough a little.
Alright. Fair enough. That will take us to the creature. As it kind of backs away a little bit, it quickly becomes invisible. Tobias falls to the ground as it drops him.
But
Oh.
And you would see it just kind of phase into the wall.
But we're just gonna live with this guy now? Like a roommate?
No, don't worry. He'll attack us again.
I would like to not be down here by myself, guys.
Yeah,
Alright,
yeah.
let me-
And
I'll
we
get
can hop out
the
of
way.
initiative.
I'm getting out of the way. Come on up, old lady.
Bring Lucy with you.
Yeah, I got Lucy. I'm gonna spare the dying again on Ethel. Poor
Alright.
guy.
Lucy's okay? Okay.
Lucy's okay. She's just a little shaken up. She's
Mhm.
like in my pocket, my little
Uh,
jacket pocket.
It looks like we are all kind of in rough shape, yes?
Yeah.
Okay, stand still, everyone. As I'll start playing a soothing melody.
Find a soothing melody.
8 hit points for everybody.
Oh, you're a doll. What an angel.
Oh, that's not soothing.
Thanks, buddy. Yeah, I don't know what that thing is. I don't know where it came from, and I don't like it.
How do
we
we
need
get
to-
rid of it?
Does it look hurt?
I think it did when Dr. Chelly went all feral on it.
It didn't like that.
It did not like that one bit.
Mm-hmm.
I think if we stay together, it won't show up. I think it's going to wait till one of us is alone.
It does seem to do that.
Who's gonna be bait?
I think
Um,
I might have an idea.
Okay.
I could, if it can't see through it perhaps anyways, cast the illusion of somebody being prey.
It's worth a try.
I agree with that. That is a good shot.
Okay. So how do we do this?
I'm going to look at my destroyed dagger. Well, we set up something for it to attack, like downstairs, and we all crouch at the top of this ladder, and then we shoot at it when it appears.
Well, it might be watching us right now.
What if it understands what we're saying?
Well, that is very true. It could understand common language.
It might. I don't know.
If that's
I don't know.
true, then you are a bastard.
Yeah, you're a bastard wherever you are, and you're ugly too.
He either didn't hear you or didn't understand you. Maybe his feelings are hurt. They don't want to come back.
I hope so. I'm gonna go to the edge and kind of look down. I'm gonna pull my bow. I'm gonna put up my destroyed dagger. Dr. Jelly, can you fix this later?
No,
It's like a melted, almost
iguana.
blunt at this point.
It's done for. I can't do much with that.
That was my favorite knife.
Where was the other seeing eye that we had? Was that downstairs by the helm?
That's downstairs, yeah,
By the cargo, by the entrance.
on a barrel, on one of these barrels.
Yeah.
I'll this is what we'll do, because I've got the other one right here, just to see if it actually will show up down there. We can try to place the decoy in the view of this. That way we can actually see it.
That's a good idea, buddy.
And then we don't have to like look down there and guess if it's there or not. We can actually know if it's there or not.
We'll say for the audience at home who doesn't know this, they pretty much have a Ring doorbell cam on a plank of wood in their cargo hold that they can look at through another eye.
Wasn't it made from a beholder eye?
Mm-hmm.
Is that what it was from?
Yeah. Eyes of the beheld.
Mm-hmm.
We
On
behold
the
them.
eye of the beholder.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, is that what you guys are doing?
Yeah.
Good to me.
Is somebody going down there to be alone? Or
No, we were gonna do the
illusion.
Yeah.
We
And
should make
since
it
you
look
can-
like one of us.
And since you can see through the eye, can he, just out of curiosity, can he use that to cast the illusion through? It's within range.
It's within range, and you can see it. Yeah.
Who's making the illusion?
All right.
Look into my
Yeah.
eye.
As you hold
I
out
have
this
not
little
done this in quite some time.
eye gem thing.
Alright, and I will silent image for my last level 1 spot.
All right.
And who am I
What's-
making the illusion of?
Yeah.
Who's a fun target?
Well, not Aethel, because it knows that it's Aethel. The thing knows that Aethel's been down, so we can't put Aethel down there.
It doesn't like me very much.
Mm.
Alright. I'll cast Tobias down there.
All right. As a third Tobias appears on the vessel. What is this Tobias doing down there? Just standing?
He's kind of confidently walking around with his chainsaw sword out.
Around.
All right.
Then he'll get bored and lay down.
Okay. He gets bored and lays down. Give me a deception check. I'll give you advantage on this one. This is pretty good.
17?
A 17. You would see the creature appear as it appears behind the illusion Tobias's head. As I guess Louise, you're the one that's looking through the eye right now.
Mhm.
As you see it appear, just start to creep towards the illusion Tobias's head.
Almost. Get ready to jump.
Okay, I'm ready. I got my bow drawn and I'm ready to jump down and shoot.
Already a firebolt.
The moment it's like about to like bite, we'll hop down.
And instead of
Aethel is drawn.
bite, you actually see these red tendrils start to leach out of its form, like its underside, almost like veins are starting to extend out towards the head of the illusion.
Now.
Oh no.
Now.
All right. Jump down and take shots.
Give me an acrobatics check. Is it
Fair.
just Tobias jumping down?
No, let's all jump, right?
I'll jump down too.
Yeah, we're all jumping.
All right, so everyone give me an acrobatics check.
Oh, so good.
Oh man, that's so bad.
A little bit of fault.
I'm gonna use my inspiration.
Okay, yeah. You don't want to fall down the ladder
I
and
do.
hit every rung?
I do have the 25.
That is correct.
I have 10.
Oh my god.
As Dr. Jellybean, yeah, absolutely. You don't hit
I
every
hit
rung.
every other rung instead.
But as you guys all jump down, Dr. Jellybean, you do take 4 points of bludgeoning damage as you kind of bump your head jumping down. So I will say this is a wall. There is a wall next to that ladder.
So this isn't open here?
It's open down below, but the ladder is on a wall there, so it's not just hanging in open space. But Louise, with your 25, you're able to jump around the corner expertly to get to see the cargo hold as you see that creature there. Dr. Jellybean kind of gets stuck on the ladder.
I have a concussion.
And so, Louise, you can act before we roll initiative, if there's something you'd like to do.
Like react, like make an attack, or
Anything you want to do. If you want,
I
you got a chance to do one thing. What is your?
I
one
don't
thing?
have much at my disposal, so
You
I
have-
will make an attack.
All right, you run up with your rapier.
Yes.
All right, you literally have the jump on it.
Okay. $18
18 will hit,
for 7 piercing.
as that is enough. As it got away last time with 4 hit points. So what does it look like as Louise pierces this creature?
Not heroic whatsoever, especially since he's the first one in there. Like he like hops down there, does like a little tumble around, and he
Mhm.
sees this thing, goes, ah, click.
As you stab into it, it just kind of almost screeches, but it looks like it's going to, but you just hear this air hiss from it as it starts to kind of deflate and fade away. As it kind of fades away into the bottom of the ship.
Is there
You'll-
any type of organic material that's left of it that I could try to study to figure out what it is and where it came from?
Give me an investigation check.
Because I don't want that to come back ever again.
No.
Definitely not.
And I'd let you give me a history check. Maybe
History?
Louise too.
Sure.
With a 22, there is definitely something.
Ooh,
There is something
30,
left.
20.
You've never heard of these. However, Louise has heard of these. They're called fairs or fears. Feyr, as they are intelligent but voiceless and unintelligible creatures that travel the astral, particularly loving to feed on strong emotions as well as eating nightmares and dreams of people.
All right.
I would relay that to everybody.
That sounds terrifying, but I think that's what happened to Aethel then, because he said he was going to sleep.
Does that mean we can't go to sleep on our ship?
But Dr. Jellybean, looking around, there would be bits of this, almost like ectoplasm, like this, like just goo left from where it faded away. probably put a jar's worth.
But I'm gonna scoop some up because what I'd like to know is what we can do to create a barrier to prevent these things from being able to enter our ship. Because Louise, you said they just live in the Astral, right? Like we didn't necessarily pick this guy up; he just found us. Yeah.
Unless we picked it up in that wreckage.
I guess we'll never know.
It was in the Astral.
Oh.
But I don't want to repeat occurrence.
Right. Yeah, that would be bad.
I would say there's no way to truly prevent these creatures from boarding onto a ship, as they can go invisible. They are, unless you have some detection of that sort.
Yeah, I'm gonna hold on to this goo. See what I can do with the goo.
More science. Oh, how far away are we from our stop?
About 2 weeks, and your air is degrading quickly. You have about
Mostly
Oh,
2
yeah.
weeks.
you have about a
Gotta do something
day
like that.
of air left before it gets
Well,
really bad.
Let's take a look at the map and see what is closest, where we can stop that's close, because we're gonna have to go somewhere to fix our air.
Yes.
Yeah, I agree with that.
So let's
Yep.
take a look at the map.
Back to the office.
You should go back
That's
to
what we were doing when all of this started.
going back to the helm study to look at your map.
I'm gonna
Once
go
again.
get Ember. Make sure she's okay.
She's just chilling in the in your hammock.
Okay. Just
Yeah.
rest, Ember. I'll go back.
Seems like she's completely forgotten about the whole thing.
Wish I could.
But as you kind of look on the map, let me double check, because that thing doesn't show objects around, does it? And it's just specific. It knows specific star systems if it's been there. It wouldn't know like the map of the astral sea itself, I would say. So but having star charts, you probably have some around. So actual maps, not your 3-dimensional mini map kind of thing. Say somebody can give me a navigations tools, if anybody's proficient.
A navigator.
Oh, Blake.
Yeah, the captain.
That'd be me.
Doesn't your cape give you something? Your duster give you something?
It gives him advantage.
Sure does.
Advantage.
Or it doubles his proficiency. That's why he has +9 to it.
I think
Oh.
that's what it is.
Yeah.
Because I carry an air of
Yeah.
authority with this jacket.
He has expertise with it, essentially. So getting an 18, pretty good. Looking on your map, you do kind of pick out... There's an odd cluster sphere not too far away. It is a little bit of a detour, but it would be about 3 days away.
That's 2 days too many.
It is an unnamed system. You would still have air. It would just be very degraded and low quality for 2 of those days.
Need an air
Hmm.
purifier.
We could take turns wearing the suit.
We
Or
could.
we could just do air bubbles. You know,
Right.
for
Yeah. I think that's going to be our only option because 3 days away is the closest place that we can get to filter out our stinky air.
Well, let's hope we have no more unwelcome guests then.
No one
Yeah,
sleeps, no
people-
one dreams
no
for 3 days.
strong emotion. You can't. No emotions. You can't feel nothing.
So if it goes after strong emotions, why'd it go after Aethel first?
That's a good. I was wondering that too.
Yeah.
Aethel's got dreams, man.
Maybe he's emotional in his dreams.
Maybe.
Perhaps he has a lot of pent-up emotions behind that very stoic face.
Maybe there's a side of him we don't know. You know. Who's to say?
If only you could watch people's dreams. Then we might know.
I would actually pay to see Aethel's dreams.
Can only imagine what goes on in there.
So we're not going to sleep for 3 days?
We gotta sleep.
We gotta
We
breed
do
some
have
pleasure
the
krill.
pleasure krill.
Yeah, let's party for 3 days straight.
The hell with the poop babies.
No.
I would say
I don't.
Aethel still wearing the suit that has the tablet in there.
I mean, Oblate.
Oh my, I did it again. Sorry. I was, because we were talking about Aethel and his dreams. Oblate, as you do have the fish suit on at the moment, the tablet inside, you would hear a faint scribbling within it.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna take a look at the tablet. Hey guys, this thing is doing stuff. Come look at it.
Okay.
Okay.
What do we see on the tablet?
There's actually something written on there. Less of a picture. It has a... Let me double check, because I could be wrong. Yep. Do you have it? Is it safe?
Should we just ignore this, or should we
I mean, can we write
get
back
ourselves
to
into
it?
trouble?
What do we know about this tablet? Can it tell people locations of the tablet that's receiving the message?
You're unsure.
Because I don't want to write back if it's going to be able to track us.
Would I know anything about this type of magic?
You can give me an Arcana check.
So, do we have it? Is it safe? It's obviously not talking about the suit.
Say with a 12 Arcana, you're unsure what it's referring to.
What did we get
I
from the
just meant,
last thing?
The magic itself that
Or yeah, you're unsure what it. I mean, you know there is some magic that can track things, but usually not over great distances, unless there are some magics that can, but it's high magic. Maybe.
I see. I don't know. I don't know enough.
We could blindly do this and ask, what is what
Nope.
safe?
New tablet, who dis?
Who it is? I'm going to pass the tablet to someone with more intelligence than myself.
Oh, thanks, buddy.
Doctor, here you go.
Oh,
Oh, what do you guys want to do with this? Do you want to play the dumb card and be like, who are you? Or do you want to play along with it and be like, yeah, it's safe, don't worry?
I was going to say, ask what's safe. Is what safe? I thought that was a good idea.
So the dumb card, play the dumb card.
Yeah.
Then they're going to know, if we do that, then they're going to know. They're going to know that somebody else has the tablet.
They'll never write back to us ever again.
We're
You
not going to
think
get
so?
any information. Oh yeah, it's just he's going to throw the tablet out the window.
Under
How
control.
about this? Sometimes this is a tactic that works in conversations, but we just avoid answering and give him answers to something else. So
Oh.
respond back, we're safe. That's all we send back. And then they might ask another question, and then we could say, we are detoured. And they'll be like, well, what the hell is going on with this thing that they want?
Sure, keep it like true but vague.
Yes, true but vague.
Factual, but not a lot of information.
Well,
Correct.
you guys are smart.
How do you feel about that? Sound good to everybody?
I like it.
I like it.
All right.
Okay,
I'm gonna
so-
write. Gonna write on it. Okay. Do I clear it first? Is there like a clearing?
It's a chalkboard.
I think you shake it.
Oh, yeah, I've seen those before. Yeah. All right. I'm gonna write. We are the. We're gonna put the letter R just to make it cute. Safe. And a little smiley face. No, I'm just kidding.
Quickly, the slate would clear. Good. Bring it with you to the meeting.
Did he bring up for anybody else?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Right
Oh.
then.
Oh, yeah,
Losing me, Steven.
I see that. Can you hear me now?
You said
Yes.
bring it with us
Bring-
to meet him.
Bring it with you to the meeting.
How do we find out where the meeting is?
Ran
But
into
I
trouble.
can't-
Ran into trouble. We won't make it on time.
Alternate
Okay.
place to meet.
Is that what you're
Should
writing?
we offer to meet
You can put.
I-
You
we
can
gotta
put
figure this out
10 words
10
10 words?
words?
per use, and you've used up 1 so far.
Okay. Then make sure we offer to try to meet at this system we're going to
I
3
would.
days away.
We still don't know if they're going to be in a system.
Right.
Currently, you guys aren't in any system. You're just in the sea.
No. I just mean the one we're heading to.
Yes, of course. I know what you're talking about.
What if
I
they're
would just
really
say-
powerful and they come after us?
ran
sure.
into trouble. Won't make time. Won't make meeting.
Okay. I'll write that.
Okay. No response for a moment. You almost sense a little bit of tension on the other side. But I would say you would get a message back in about a minute or two. Fine. I need it ASAP. Where is close?
Well, now this opens up a bunch of doors of opportunities. I don't even know which way to go.
I say we tell them we're going to the place that we don't know the name of yet, the place we're headed to, and then we can ambush them,
Give coordinates.
steal what
Yeah.
steal something they've got. Though apparently we've got something they want, so maybe they have nothing. Maybe they have money.
Maybe we don't have what
maybe
they
were
want.
gonna pay for it. Yeah, I
Right.
don't know.
We might not have what they want.
I
What
don't
did
think
we
so.
find with this again?
The suit, the fish suit, and the sword.
Right.
Anything else?
Was there something else?
No?
Was there?
And the skeleton.
Yeah, it's the bovine skeleton. That's what they want.
This is
Yes.
this is the
That
particular
indeed.
buyer we're looking for.
Yeah. We'll go
It
to
all comes back
any
around.
length to get it.
So,
Yeah.
they could take away your brand new shiny sword.
Or we could take their lives and walk away with everything they have.
True.
We're about to be pirates.
Oh my god, Oblate.
Yeah, these got brutal really quickly.
Yeah, we. They
I
don't
think
have
this is
contracts on
what
them.
we're doing.
we're meeting someone that we don't know of. I have a feeling they're going to be giants. Just saying. I have a feeling these are going to be giant people.
It could be because all that stuff on that ship was for giant people.
I'm surprised this suit fits me, to be honest. How did they fit into this? That must have been real tight.
How big is this tablet?
About the size of you would imagine a small chalkboard. It's human sized.
Okay, not for a giant necessarily.
Right.
I think whenever we meet up with these people, if we do, it's going to be violent.
I think
I
so
mean,
too,
probably.
because remember we saw the palm tree symbol, and that was
We need to breed more krill for them. That's all we have to do.
Oasis.
We need more poo babies.
You got 20 days.
That's
You
how
need
long
20
that's
days.
how long the
You need 20 days for the poo babies.
Maybe I could speed it up.
is that how it works with science?
We need like
Yeah,
a hyperbolic time chamber for the poo babies.
I'm with
the,
Oblate.
the
Let's
message the message would erase and say, "I'm waiting."
Oh my god.
Yes, you are.
This guy.
You are waiting.
give them the coordinates to the place we're going. What's the worst that happens? They show up and they're
And
not
they
friendly.
blow our ship up, and then every money we make goes towards fixing the ship.
Nothing new.
No, this will be better this time. I have a good feeling about this.
Every time you say that, Tobias, it decreases my morale.
Why?
It does.
All works out.
All right, sure. I mean, are we on board with putting the coordinates and meeting them? Say 3 days at this place.
4 days.
4?
Yes.
4 days.
That way you have a
Okay.
day to set up.
Right. That way
All
we're
right,
not
4
just,
days.
woo, we're here. Oh, look, they're here too.
Oh shit.
Well, who knows? Maybe we arrive at the same time. We can back out and be like, "Oh, never mind. These guys look scary." Because if we set up, we're there. We can't get away.
And they're not looking for us, of course.
No, they're not looking for us. No, they're not. They don't know who we are.
Right, but Oblate can be in the suit, and we don't know what size of person that they sent in the suit.
So now I'm just going to be the person that has to meet them. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, that's it.
You wear the
See how
jacket
the rest
over
of us
the
are
suit
small?
or under the suit?
That's a real question.
It's under the suit for sure. I don't want this thing getting damaged.
All right. 4 days at the coordinates. Is
Yeah,
that it? That's the plan?
that sounds great.
That's a plan. It's a plan.
It's something.
I guess that's what we're doing.
Okay. I'm gonna write back the coordinates, and then under that I'm gonna put 4 days.
Okay. Putting in the coordinates for this unknown star system, this cluster. Not even sure if it's a star system, but this unknown cluster of something.
Mhm.
Setting a meet for then. There is no response. Almost hopefully taking that as affirmative.
That's a good sign.
Maybe. That's up to you guys. But as you make these plans and hopefully prepare for what's to come, I think that'll be a good spot to end tonight and pick up with whatever happens next time. So yeah, we'll pick up there next week. We'll be down our oblate. Someone else is gonna have to wear the fish
no.
suit.
Dang.
Hateful.
Oh no.
Who can't wear it
No.
over his armor?
It's Ethel's turn to be oblate.
But we'll figure it out. We'll play it by ear, right? But yeah, we'll end tonight there and pick up there next week, hopefully with a plan. And
Please.
yeah, we'll see everyone next week, and thanks for watching. And yeah, we'll see you next Monday.
Good night,
Thanks,
everybody.
guys.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.